Okay.
Welcome to Once Upon a Tangent, the podcast where every page leads somewhere unexpected. We're Casey and Dee, two book obsessed friends who read across fantasy, mystery, romance, and suspense.
Each episode, we'll dive into the stories we love, the tropes we debate, and the books we can't stop recommending. And true to our name, you'll hear plenty of off topic detours, the kind of tangents that make bookish conversations feel real and fun.
From deep dives into fantasy worlds to romance tropes we'll defend forever to mysteries that keep us up all night, we're here to celebrate every side of being a reader.
So grab your TBR, settle in, and join us on Once Upon a Tangent stories, tangents, and everything in between.
Dee, it feels like it's been a minute since we talked.
I know it's been such a busy season. I miss your face.
Me too. What are you reading? Catch me up. Fill me in.
Well, I am very excited to say that I am almost caught up on my arcs. I have my arc list here,
Yay!
coupled with my art journal. And I am almost done with my. I have three more arcs for this month to read, and one of them I'm almost finished with.
That's great.
It's called Take a Shot for Me. It's so filthy though. I wanted to say Take a Shot on Me, but it's Take a Shot for Me by Lee Karen, Caron, Karan, maybe. I don't want to say it wrong. She's an indie author, and the main character is a plus size goddess.
We love to see that.
Yes, yes, yes. What about you? What are you reading?
So I am buddy reading Bride by Allie Hazelwood.
Okay.
Um, Allie Hazelwood for me is a very hit or miss author. I either really like her books or I really don't. But Bride is different. It's a paranormal romance between a
Okay.
werewolf and a vampire. And I'm actually buddy reading it from a friend of mine or with a friend of mine who I found out lives in Argentina that I met on
Oh,
Instagram.
oh, that's so dope.
Yeah.
That is so dope. I've seen a couple of Bride posts, and I think isn't there a second book getting ready to come out in that same paranormal space of hers? So that's
Yes,
kind of
I
awesome.
I don't know if it's a sequel or
Hmm.
if it's, maybe a standalone that's connected, but yes, I do think there's one coming out.
She is in her paranormal era.
I always
I
am.
like her books. I've read. I think I've only not read one of them, and that's not intentional. I just haven't gotten around to it.
Story of our lives, right?
Right, right. I will. Like I have a very slow December, so I
That's
have a
great.
couple of manuscripts to work on, but that's it.
But it's a nice way to kind of round out the year, read what you
Yeah,
want
read what you
at your own
want.
pace, not so
Mhm.
consumed with deadlines and, you know, getting my
Yes,
review up and
and I still do the reviews. It's just not so much pressure with it not being an arc. So
no, of course, we always review books.
yes, yes. So what book? Speaking of, what book are you seeing everywhere on Bookstagram this week?
Let me tell you, whoever is behind the marketing of this Christmas romance book, Merry Little Christmas,
Hmm.
by Lauren Blakely, I believe is the author, they need to be paid more because I have probably seen 30 posts about this book. So
Oh
much so that
wow.
I bought and read it.
Was it good? Because I like Lauren Blakely. I discovered her as on Audible one year, and I typically listen to her audibles. Um,
It was okay.
okay,
The
that's
spice
good.
was good,
Okay,
but it
because
did
that's
not.
what I have listened to her for was the spice.
Okay. Yeah, so the
Hmm.
spicy scenes were good, but it did not need Christmas romances, and in my opinion, very few romance books need to be 500 plus pages.
Agreed.
So
There are some people who don't think that they should be over 300, but I'll take a 300, but five pass.
I can do my comfort zone for that is really 3 to 400.
Yeah,
Anything
and
over that, once we get into the 400, 450,
mm,
oh,
40.
no, for
And
me, that's a
even for
no.
me, 380 is a lot. Like it's a romance. They're gonna get together. Let's go ahead.
I think a plain, pure romance, yes. But if there's other stuff like Bride by Allie Hazelwood, that is almost right at 400 pages. That's fine though, because there's other things going on. It's not
Okay.
just rom-com,
Just them.
romance.
Hmm.
So that I'm okay with, but just a romance, it did not need to be 500 pages.
I recently read a arc of a second chance romance, which we hate second chance. I hate second chance,
I
but
do
it
too.
was almost 400 pages, and the last 60 to 70 pages was a miscommunication. I I died.
Whew.
I died. I, I haven't even reviewed it yet.
Oof.
That's how pissed I was.
Oof.
So I'm waiting so that it can get its fair chance.
Oof. Ooh, that's like the
So
worst combo. But what about you? What are you
yes,
doing on the internet?
I have seen as I'm scrolling through my little engagement groups, this book called "Love You Mean It." Don't know the author's name.
Laura Pavlov, because
Yep, that looks familiar.
funny enough, I received my first bookish PR package from her for that book yesterday.
Nice. Well, whoever her marketing team is, they are doing an excellent job
Yeah.
as well. If you're looking for some pro bono work, hit your girl up. Nadia and Nisha could use some love. Okay. This is how I market.
Yes, please. Dee's book, The Cheaters series, What Happens at Sea. It came out yesterday
Yes, Monday,
and
November 3rd. It was
it was
great.
amazing. So you should definitely give it a read. It was so good.
I mean, and look at this thing right here.
Oof, 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 oof.
I had a straight girl in my DM saying I need her in my life. I was like, well, I mean,
Oof, you've converted.
paperback is coming. I love turning them out.
You've converted them. So since we're
So,
speaking about Bookstagram, I figured, we might as well lead in with the tangent, but really that's what we're talking about today.
yes, Bookstagram. Is Bookstagram still about books, or is it just about vibes, shelves, and algorithms?
I have to be honest with you. I think it's about the vibes, shelves, and the algorithm, to be honest. And I don't know if it's the book community, but I think that is very much what Instagram and Meta promote.
Yes, hard. Um, because a lot of, and I agree, but I get two sides of Bookstagram. I get the Black girl Bookstagram, and I get Bookstagram that as what's marketed. Um, and over there it's about the books, hardcore. But it is, I get a mix of it, because there are some people that are about the vibes, but it's other parts of them that are less about the books, but they enjoy the vibes. I don't know if that makes sense.
No, it does. It does.
Like what one lacks, the other one has, and what one has, the other lacks.
Of course.
Yeah.
And isn't that just being alive, right?
Yes.
Just life.
That is about finding your perfect fit, your match. It's balance. And I don't even want to call it balance with the vibes and it's kind of all right. So, um, so today we're gonna do a little deep dive into the good and the bad and the ugly and the unnecessary.
I can't wait till we get to the later portion of that, because I do have some thoughts.
So I just like to preface this by saying disclaimer: this is going to be a semi-controversial episode. Please come back. We're going to talk about Akatar soon.
Yes, please come back so we can talk about Resand. But for right now, we do have some thoughts, and I think, but we always want to start. We do want to start with the good, right?
Yeah.
Because I do think there are a lot of great things about being part of the Bookstagram community. I really do. I really have met some cool people that I can really just, hey, I saw your review of this book, send them a message and we can have a whole conversation about it and we never have to talk again. And that's fine.
Oh, I love that. I have not done that yet though, Casey.
Okay.
But I think I will.
I've
I
done it a few times. It was great.
huh, I have not tried that. That's the shy girl in me.
Okay. And I've
The
done
dirty
it
girl comes out in her writing.
in her no, in her filthy writing. I just did it because I typically, if I'm scrolling and I see somebody post a review of a book that I either really want to read or
Yeah,
really enjoyed, I will comment, but then I typically, not always, but if I kind of like their vibe of their page, I will send them a DM. And I just like that there's such a welcome where you can send someone a message that you've never spoken to before.
right.
Hey, I saw your review of X book. Wow, I really liked this part, and have a whole conversation, right? And it lasts however long the conversation lasts. And then it can be over. And there's no pressure to like maintain contact. I mean, sure, sometimes you do, but it's just nice to be able to have a conversation about a mutual thing that you enjoyed or hated, and like
Because
just
sometimes
have
you
it
just
be
want to
that.
rant a little bit about it, and
Yeah.
then yeah. Huh, I'm gonna do that tomorrow. That is gonna be my goal for tomorrow is to make a talk to someone about a book that I like.
Try it just once. And especially it's, and maybe, any book, but I have really enjoyed it. The couple people that I've done it with, one of them I ended up talking more, and we have become friends, but some of them it's just a mutual, hey, I like your content. We can be
Hmm.
friendly. And I like that.
I like that too. But I think I've made the comments like under a post that I like your content, but never slipped in the little girl's DMs. I'm gonna try
I'm
that
surprised.
too. And I think that might be why I don't because I am super gay. So
I
and,
mean,
not for being dirty or anything, but just I don't want
no.
people to feel uncomfortable.
Okay. And I can
Yeah.
respect where you're coming from with that.
And it may be just my own crazy. So, because
I
no one
think
knows I'm gay until I tell them, or if they peruse something and see. But
I don't think people would assume
no, I like a soccer
anything.
mom. Oh, at this point, a soccer grandma. So,
And even if they did assume, I don't think anybody would assume you were hitting on them. I find that the vibes and most people on Bookstagram are very welcoming, very open to chatting. So even if they would, even if they did, I don't think it would be a negative in any way.
okay, well, that is encouraging. I'm gonna do that tomorrow.
Good. I gave you some homework assignment. I encourage all of you, if you're listening, to do that as well.
You write
Find
that down.
find somebody on the internet that you like a post and send them a message about it.
Slip into a bookish DM.
Let me know how it goes.
I will. I and like you, I enjoy the community of the Instagrams, the Bookstagrams. Um, just seeing people who read what I read, and then schooling people on what they should be reading, or introducing, not schooling, introducing, and even myself being introduced to things, books that I would have never thought about. Um, I get so many good fantasy rics from Bookstagram. So many. I love it. And new authors.
Nope. Yep.
Like the world of indie author is so vast that I didn't realize how vast it was until I became part of the Bookstagram community.
And it's
Um,
it's a great place to be.
it is. The writing is no shade to traditional published people because y'all started somewhere, but indie authors write the writing, many of them is so good.
Mhm.
It's like they can say what they want. It's like being like the difference between a rapper being mainstream and being underground. Like they can say whatever the fuck they want to say
Mhm.
and the way they want to say it, and I love it. I love it.
And I like too that there's and it goes back, I think, to the sense of community, right?
Mhm.
Where if you read an indie author's book and you post a review and you send them a message, they are like a kid in a candy store.
Yes.
Wait to talk to you. They value your feedback. They're so appreciative of a message, a comment, a like. And
Yes.
that is so awesome.
It is, and it feels so good um to be seen and heard coming from the author's standpoint. Like, so yes. Yes. And I love the getting the messages saying, "Hey, I saw that you like these kinds of books. I wrote this. Do you want me to send it to you, or do you want to read it?" And I'm like, "Hell yeah, I'll read it." Will.
Yeah. No, I like that. I like that too. And because even I found that I've become friends with a few of these authors that I've read their books, right? And it's
Yes,
just,
you have.
it's great. And I think it's just like, yeah, I think, we talked about how I got my first bookish PR package, which was a very surreal experience. I cried. I'm a crier. I cry over everything. No, I did. I was so like, because I think and we'll get into this, like, but I think there's a real imposter syndrome that comes with putting yourself out there on the internet, where you see people's pages and they, maybe they do live streams with authors, or they're on a video call, or they're getting, these arcs or these packages for these mainstream traditionally published books. And then here I am, just, doing my thing, right? And it's definitely like an imposter syndrome. Am I supposed to be here? Am I welcome here?
Hmm.
Um, but like, getting those packages are great, but I think finding authors and helping them reach 50 reviews on Goodreads or 50 reviews on Amazon because you posted about something and somebody else
Yeah,
wanted to read it is, I think, way better.
feels amazing. Yeah.
But the PR packages are nice, and my DMs are always open for a package.
Ah, I've never received a PR package. Have gotten books sent to me by indie authors, but Dee would love a PR package with some candy in it. Um,
I
I
got
would
an
read
elf on
that.
the shelf in my PR package. I
Oh,
guess,
that is so cute.
yeah, I guess it's a thing. I haven't read the book yet because I literally just
Oh,
got
it's
it
a book.
yesterday.
Is it, so it must have kids in it?
No, it's a. I think it's a joke between the main characters.
Okay.
It's something about the elf. We'll
Okay.
see.
Because the elf, well, you know what the elf on the shelf is.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
And I'm touching the elf, kids. This is not safe for children. You're not supposed to touch the elf. Um, but I do. I that is my favorite part, and I also think I have never had so many books on my TBR list as I do right now. Never.
What are you saying?
I
I
just
just
find so
stopped
many good
keeping a
books.
list.
I just find so many good books, and people
Mm.
recommend things, and oh, you get talking to someone and they say, "Oh, what about this? Have you checked this out?"
Book
Um,
club. That's what we do at book club. That's where my
yeah,
list comes from. Is
yeah.
every time you and Jeanette say something about an author, I'm writing it down.
Oh, and I love that. I love because I love introducing people to my favorite books.
Same.
It's
Like how I got you into Danielle.
yeah, yes. I got to read the rest of them
Yes.
because I can't wait to talk to her. Spoiler alert! Hopefully, she'll join our podcast.
She will. She has to.
Yeah.
She has a Christmas book coming out too.
Oh,
So,
I'll definitely read that because I love a holiday read.
yes. It's
One thing
perfect.
about me, if it's holly jolly and a little bit dirty, love it.
And I think this is, I think it's, I don't want to say, I think it's
No,
a
no
sex.
spoilers.
Okay.
No spoilers. It's okay. I can wait.
There's going to be, okay. All right.
No, no spoilers. It's okay. So what about you? What do you think in terms of like the bookish community? What really has been something stand out for you?
Mainly the community. Um, Overall, like there's the good, bad, ugly, and the unnecessary, but there is still a huge segment of people that are genuinely there to talk about books. They are genuinely there to connect, and I am all about connection. I love it. Um, Even though I don't slip into people's DMs, people do DM me, and I do respond. But I just that must be them slipping into mine. But
Yeah.
now that I'm hearing it, and the being able to not I don't to meet talk have a relationship with a new favorite author, like Danielle. I'm obsessed with her, and I just started reading her books in January, and I have her entire catalog on my shelf, and can't wait to like you're not writing fast enough, but I can message her and say you're not writing fast enough. So
Right. And that's such a cool
yeah,
experience, is that you can message her that, she'll read it and respond.
usually it's a LOL.
Hey, but that,
Get out my DMs.
get up, I'm writing.
You're bothering me. If I wasn't right responding to you, I'd be able to write. So, but I love that, and that is like that is like the huge takeaway of that for me. Um, is just those connections that being able to connect in that way with books, and mm, it just makes me want to cry.
One, she shed one tear. That's how you know it's serious.
It didn't even it didn't
No, I
even
know.
it evaporated.
Well, the thought was there, guys. The thought was there.
Okay, so let's go on and see about our bad. What happens when the algorithm steals the joy?
And it definitely does.
Mhm.
I think for such an app that's supposed to be all about engagement, Instagram really limits the amount of engaging that you can do.
It kind of does because there's no way that I see every post from all of the people that I follow.
No way.
Um, Social media itself is it feeds into the mean girl and the popular girl mentality because those are the only posts that you're going to see,
Mhm.
and I hate that um, passionately because then that means no one is seeing mine because it's not pretty. My page is not pretty. I have no. I have, my aesthetic is zero aesthetic. It's like what I wanted to post that day
But I think too,
on a
like,
neutral background, maybe.
but there's a lot of, I think the whole thing about being aesthetic, right? Because there are some accounts that are really aesthetic where they have super staged either shelves or the flat lay, and they have flowers and they have props and they have this, and I just think,
Oh my
are
gosh,
you enjoying
are
doing that?
you enjoying?
Because that looks
Are
like a lot of work to post about a book when you could
and
just take a picture of it and post it.
and move on with your day and
Right.
get so much of your time back. I follow a bookstagrammer who does has a horror account. Like she only reads
Okay.
horror. How do you say that? Horror.
Horror. It's a
And
weird
her
word to
entire
say.
aesthetic and her like when she does videos, like she's wearing a mat. I mean, it's the even the editing. Like it could be a sunny day when she recorded the video. Maybe I don't know, but whatever the editing is that she does, it has to take a lot of time. Like I just don't. I like to go brunch. I like lunch, and I want to actually read the books that I have on my list.
Right.
So it's just if I can't just drag it over and make a cute and what I think is cute and post it, it just couldn't be done. It
And
couldn't.
because I like, I do have somewhat of an aesthetic to my page, but I don't
Yes.
consider myself to be an overly aesthetic person. I'm not making scenes to post my books. I just like to post real photos and some Canva photos in a row on the feed. And that's
Hmm.
aesthetic enough for me. Um, but I think the aesthetic then leads into like the constant pressure to post, to be on top of posting, post every day, multiple times a day, be constantly on Instagram. to engage, to talk. It's just I feel like
A
there's a
lot.
lot of pressure.
A lot, which for to me, which has happened to me, is the burnout, because feeling like I was having to post every day, twice a day. Um, and not for others, but just, and maybe it was for others, I don't know, but I felt like I had so much I wanted to share. And it wasn't like something that was hard to do, but I was doing it and doing it. And I was always, my energy was always right here until I crashed. Um, and then I didn't post for a while. But then you lose like 500 followers because, oh, she hasn't posted in 5 days. Now you're in a she hasn't posted in 5 days group, so unfollow her group. So
No, it's true though. The thing about the book community on Instagram is there is a group for everything. There's a
mhm,
group to
mhm, mhm.
track people who follow to unfollow, because that's a big no-no. Don't
Yes,
follow
and
somebody
I
just to
agree.
follow. Oh, I
I
agree. I do
agree.
agree.
Hmm.
Because if you're gonna unfollow me, remove me as a follower. That's my philosophy
And
on
they're not, and those are the people that are just in it for the numbers.
Yes, 100%. And you can kind of tell, right?
Yep.
Somebody who has 15,000 followers, but they follow 100 people. Okay, come on, right? You're
Right.
definitely
I'm unfollowing you because I know you're not following me.
right. Um, and I do agree a little bit with the burnout, because I then there's, and I think that goes back to the pressure a little bit, the pressure to post, to be on top of things. It's inevitable to lead to a burnout situation,
Hmm.
because how do you keep up with posting? And I'm not going to say that some days I don't want to post every day, because I definitely do. But then there are other days where I haven't posted in a few days because I don't feel like it.
Right. Right.
But then I feel immense guilt for
Oh,
being behind or not posting on an author's release day and helping get the word out on their book. And it's, not that I didn't enjoy the book. It's a lot to post right now, or it's too much to post right now. Not the act of posting, but then it's, I want to engage. I want to get engagement on the post. So it's just, sometimes that is a lot.
that is a lot. It's the engagement part sometimes where I'm like, I don't, if I post, I have to engage, but do I have the energy to engage? Because engagement means that I have to be, not be, but like give them, it's like going to work, leaving your troubles at the house, kind of the feeling. Like you don't take your troubles to work with you.
Mhm.
So you have to give them a good face, a palpable face, not a moody ass bitch that just wants to lay in the bed and watch How to Get Away with Murder. So
No, I
yeah.
definitely, I feel that. And I think, and it's also, it's like, then it becomes very performative.
Mm.
Like, am I actually being myself when I'm doing this engagement when I don't want to?
Are you being
Because I felt
authentic?
like I had to
Hmm.
post, or really should I have just maybe not posted and done it
And
when I felt
yep,
like I could give and be real,
and be real.
right? I was talking to someone, and there is and I'm not going to name names because I don't want to shade this person, but there is an author who engages on other people's posts to only talk about her book.
Oh wow,
Now, I'm sorry. I
that's not,
respect very much the hustle, but I posted something that has nothing to do with your book. So I'm just going to delete the comment. So you just wasted however long that took you to post.
right.
So it's like that, and for people to notice that is very performative. You are not real. And even if maybe I enjoyed the premise of your book, I now don't want to read it,
And won't,
and
and will
won't.
tell others to not,
Right. And I would say, mm-mm. So there's
because
definitely, I think, a fine line between being real and being performative, especially in the book community.
and I get it's a hustle. It is a hustle, especially when you're an indie author. But there is still a time and a place to hustle. Like it's like in Facebook book groups where it's like, if someone's asking for a rec, please rec a book that actually has to do with what they're asking for, not some random ass book that you wrote. That this they're looking for some monster smut and you're giving them a mountain getaway romance. No,
Right.
it's not what
I
they're
agree.
asking for.
And I
Uh,
do respect the hustle. And I'm
I,
not going to shade an author for hustling to try to promote their book. But I also think there's a time and a place to do so. And on every single Instagram comment that you make is not the time or the place for that.
yeah, it's not like you could have made a post about your book and engaged to get followers and engaged to get people to like you.
Mhm.
Because now there's there is an on the other side of that an author on in the other side that I've heard that she bullies people into reading her books and guilt
Oh,
people into ratings. Yeah.
really?
Hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
definitely going to ask you to drop names when we're not filming because and I'll tell you who this person is too, but I I don't like that.
I don't like it either. And we'll talk more about it later.
I can't wait. Sorry guys, we have to keep some secrets.
So,
But now that
um
I feel like that's a very good segue into the ugly because that's pretty
let's
ugly.
go. It is pretty ugly. And it's kind of like being is my association with this person going to come reflect on me negatively? I hope not, because I'm not going to change my association with them. But I am going to be like a good friend and be like, hey, settle down. This is the tea. Like, just a little bit. I
No,
haven't gotten there
you have
yet,
every right to.
but I'm working my way up to that conversation.
Because I think that definitely goes into some toxicness that I think does exist in the book
Yes.
community. And I
Yes.
think bullying readers for reviews, bullying people to read your book, I'm sorry, that's not okay.
And it's not necessary. If it's not their vibe, it's just not their vibe. If how it's presented is not, it's just it's just not their presentation. Like, this is not everybody's presentation. I mean,
It's mine
she's
though.
adorable,
They both are.
but oh, she's gosh, this mirror is killing me. She's definitely
Woo,
giving, but
woo,
hell,
everything.
they
She's
both
given
giving.
everything.
But it's not for everybody,
Right.
and that is okay. And it should be okay. Um, I'm not gonna bully reviews. I'm not gonna bully readers. Do you want to read it? Here's a suggestion based on what you asked for. Please leave a review, like and subscribe. Thanks.
But I
That's
think
it.
that's okay. I think there's nothing wrong with sending a cold DM to someone with a brief synopsis of your book. Hey, here's where you can read it for free. If it sounds like your vibe, please check it out and leave a review.
Yes,
That's
that's
fine.
I am so scared to do that. I did that. Now I told you that I hit up your favorite influencer and did that. Sent a cold. I sent a cold DM and an email. I got no response. I'm brokenhearted. Commented on a post and on their TikTok post because I know they would love them. And got no response. So it hurt I was a little butthurt, but I was just like, I put myself out there. That is
You did.
step one.
And we
Step
have to
one.
applaud that. I feel like with her, she probably gets so many that it's
Yeah.
hard to.
Yes. And
But I
she's
think,
at like the height right now. Like, she
no,
is
she
it's
is.
still going. And while she still advocates for indie authors, there are 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 indie authors in her
Oh, or
in her.
more.
Yeah. So
But I
she's
think
mine.
you have a better chance of sliding into someone else's DMs and getting them to read your book, which is your homework assignment. And I will be asking on the next episode filming how that went because I do want an update. It's like a second, it's like one of those radio segments, like
Okay.
how'd it go? I'm going to give you time though.
It's like a dating segment.
Yeah.
And we call this slipping in your to your DMs.
Hey, we wanted a recurring segment for the show. This is the perfect one that I just gave you.
It is. So since we are, segmenting, let's take just a break and go and do some little what do we call them?
Oh, the
With
this or that. You know we
the
do
this
love
or
those.
that, yes. Just to kind of calm down. We've kind of been a little heavy with our community.
No,
So
we need to calm down. I think we need
just a little bit. Okay, this or that. Comment pods or genuine engagement. Ooh.
I'm a comment potter. I really
A little bit of both. I do a little bit of both. I love my comment pods, but if I'm just scrolling, sometimes I do engage.
No, and I do. I think I definitely do genuinely engage, but because I'm not seeing every post, a lot of times in the comment pods are people's posts that I would like to see and I would have
Yeah.
engaged with, but because of the way the algorithm is, I don't always see it. So for
Fix that
me, it's
algorithm.
both.
Just let us see everything.
It used to be like
Okay.
that.
Back in the day. Yeah. I love that.
All right.
Okay.
Star ratings or no star rating at all?
Oh, I'm a star rating person. I'm sorry. I need
Me
to be
too.
able to rate. Yeah. There's
I
no such thing as I'm not giving ratings. I'm just going to talk about the book. I'm going to talk about the book with my rating.
And I take ratings with a grain of salt because people have rated books low that I really enjoyed.
Yeah.
So somebody else's 1 or 2 star review could be a 4 or 5 for me. So I don't take it expecting not to like the book.
I
I
take
take
your ratings. Like people like you, we have a similar reading
Mhm.
rating type. And so when I come across people who I've, come seen in my feed often that I follow often because I see their stuff more often, if they have a similar rating type with me, I take their stuff.
Yes,
But some people are happy and some people only get 5 stars.
true.
And some people are miserable and they give like 3 and 2 stars. And then some people are clean and okay, so they don't want to give anything. So that means they don't rate on Amazon. That means they don't rate on Goodreads. Like what are you benefiting if you're not doing the part that the author actually they need that, but they need the rating
They
because
do.
people are buying books on Amazon. What they buying them on social media too. But you know what I'm saying? Like,
No, but they need to be able to see it to buy it,
yeah,
and they see it
yeah.
because of the rating.
And they're looking at the rating that's right there with the title and they're like, oh, this is got an average of 4.69. That's pretty good. Oh, this has an average of 2, but it's got 700 reviews. Nah, fuck out of here. Okay. uh arcs or backlist reads.
Currently, I'm in an arc season, so I'm going to say that for the moment.
Same.
I
I
would
don't even
like
have
to
a
be a
backlist.
backlist
My
though,
backlist
but
is arcs.
yeah. For right
Like
now,
me and
yeah.
NetGalley, they hate me. I'm never gonna get above a 50%.
I'm 100.
I'm so happy for you. And that is the good for you. I'm
Yes.
so happy for you. I am just happy when I finish reading a book that I have in NetGalley. And mind you, I stopped requesting them in NetGalley, which I don't know why, but I stopped so that I could finish. That's my backlist, but they're arcs.
Okay.
And I do want, and when I see that little percent go up to 44, it's great. And I also believe, and I'm sorry, tangent.
No,
I also
tangent.
believe if I do read it and review it before the due date, that it will go up more. I feel like you get a percent hike when you do the review, but you get a higher percent hike when you do the review on time. And I'm never
Oh,
fucking on time.
okay.
Now I am doing Travis Belfry bookends and Broad Gang, whatever, the third book,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna do it on time. It comes out on the 11th,
Okay.
and it's an audiobook. Okay, so I'm going to do it on time because I need to see my percentage and see what it does to test my theory. I've never been on time though, never.
Well, this time you're going to be on time because I enjoyed all 3 of those books. Well,
You you
2 of
you
them.
did this third
No,
one?
I didn't do the 3rd one, but I
Okay,
have read the other 2. I meant to say the two
I
of
love it. It's like Spell Shop and Enchanted Greenhouse
them.
by Sarah
Mhm.
Beth Durst. I mean, like they are so, and this is like they are like cozy fall reading to me.
Yes.
And he reads his own books, and so I love his
Oh, does
voice because
he?
it's yeah,
Oh,
yes,
awesome.
yes, and it sounds exactly like. I mean, if you're a narrator, I mean, because his characters are men and women, but
Yeah.
he has like a hobbit type voice, like
He can do all of it.
yeah,
Okay.
I just love it. It's immersive for me. So
Oh, that's awesome. Okay,
yeah.
that I like. As not as a really not audiobook person,
Hmm.
I'm like I don't know, I've tried, I just really cannot get into them. Um that makes me happy because he probably narrates them how it sounds in my head. And like that would tickle my brain in such a nice way.
I think he does because he does for me.
Okay.
I think he
I bet he
does.
would.
Yeah. Go
Okay.
listen to a sample. You can listen to a sample.
Okay, let me do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna write
Yeah.
that down.
Yeah. Just go listen to a sample. Okay. Seasonal themes are pure mood reading. I think we're seasonal.
I'm a seasonal because I do the only thing like for me, I kind of read like I'm getting into Christmas reads now, and as we're filming this, it's November 4th. Because
Right.
I really like nothing gets me in the Christmas spirit more than a holly jolly read.
I agree. I agree. I'm a mood reader, but for some reason, when November hits, my mood becomes Christmas romance.
Yes, I agree. Yes.
Um, and
But I
fantasy,
still
more fantasy, but definitely Christmas romance.
But I still sprinkle other things in, right? Like I'm
Yeah.
reading Bride right now. That's not a Christmassy read, but my next book probably will be. So it's like I do still read other things. I
And I
just
can't
would
wait.
prefer Christmas.
And then I also feel like books that release in December, it doesn't matter the genre, they are Christmassy reads.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that is weird. I mean, it's probably a paranormal smut, but it is Christmassy because it comes
It
out
came
in
out in
December.
December. And November 18th, Brimstone by Callie Hart comes out. So that will I miss Kingfisher. So that's gonna be my personality for a bit. So I'm not gonna be available till I finish. So
Okay.
yeah.
I'd also like to add that we buddy read Our Vicious Oaths together, and we will have an upcoming episode where we discuss Our Vicious Oaths by Nia. Is it N-E for this one or Nia
NE.
Davenport? N-E Davenport. No, she won't be
Yep.
on with us, but we are going to
Filthy. Filthy. Whew.
page 1 to 400.
Oh, and I loved every single second of
So
it.
this is a good time, okay? It's pure tangent. We can scrap the rest of this episode. I did not remember that I ordered a box from the bookstore that she's from Texas, I think. And I got it in the mail.
Ooh.
So I can open it with you guys.
No, Dee's opening it. Oh, it's
I
beautiful.
waited. It is. And I mean this is the most purplish box.
It's beautiful.
And I have not touched this. All I did was pull the thing off and because I had no idea what the fuck it was. Okay.
That was me like when I got that package yesterday. I don't remember signing up for that. I just got it in the mail. Oh,
So
that.
this
What is
looks
that, like the
like,
cards and stuff?
and then it's so. I wish. Let me see. It's got like the paper wrapping around it, and it's some
Ooh.
postcards. Oh, and it's the art that she.
Oh my god. Oh god, yeah.
These are fucking gorgeous. You hear
That one is
me?
stunning. That last one you just showed with the white
And this is, I
dress.
guess, a map of the land.
Okay. I have to be honest with you. If there's a map, that's beautiful. I don't always read the maps. I have to be honest.
I don't either.
I
I
don't
can
read
do
them.
mapless, but I like it like this. This is cute.
No, that's fine. But if there's a map at the beginning of the book, probably not reading it. And I'm
Not
not going
even
to
looking at
reference.
it. I'm
No.
swiping past it. So this is some jasmine tea, and it's loose
Ooh,
leaf. Or is
we
it loose
love
leaf?
that.
It might be bags. They're big bags. Oh, and a cookie called from Good Tea Cakes by Good Old Cookie. Nice big
Hmm.
cookie. And
And is this from an indie bookstore that you bought this from?
it's the bookstore is called Trove,
Okay.
and it is in Texas.
Okay. And that's where she's
Trove.
from?
I think she's from Texas, but I don't know if she's from Trove, Texas, and she might be from like Houston or something like that. Um, oh, and then there's like a little vinyl sticker of the throne. That's the
Ooh.
throne. And I'm trying to show you everything before I pull this book out. First of
Oh, I
all,
can't wait.
I went to Barnes and was going to go to Barnes and Noble over the weekend to get this book because I did not have it yet. I didn't want to buy it on the Amazon for obvious reasons. There's a bracelet. You know, I love a bracelet. A little bit. It has
Cute.
a crown.
That's a cute bracelet.
It is. There's a pen.
I wonder
You know,
if it's I wonder if it's gel ink.
probably not.
That's all I can think about is it a gel
It's the
ink?
ballpoint, but
Oh,
look at this bookmark.
NE, you did a oh, that's stunning.
Annie is not a planner girl. Hit up Villa Beautiful and get her to collab with you on a pen, okay?
Yeah, we need a gel ink,
Or
okay?
pen gems. But
Oh,
this is a really
that's
beautiful.
that's a stunning bookmark. Oh my god.
This book is so, and so this has spray black edges. I want the hardcover too. I mean, it's so fresh. They didn't even break it.
Oh, oh,
And there is a map on the inside. Oh, and it's signed.
that's so great.
So this is exciting. Thank you for sharing this with me.
Is the hardcover the same where it's just the black on the edges, or is there a
No,
different?
the hardcover has a design on the edges.
Ooh, okay. I might have to look for that.
Yeah, I don't know if it's out yet, but I saw it. She posted it on her Instagram.
Okay, I'll wait then because I would prefer that over the plain black is very nice, but if there's
Yeah, and
and
it's
I like a hardcover sometimes.
and it's kind of got like gold, some gold stuff going on
Oh,
too.
nice. It's
Yeah,
beautiful.
it's
I
pretty, and I wanted it. So
yeah.
she's gonna be here in Atlanta on the 18th, I think.
Ooh, okay.
Um, at a little local black-owned bookstore. Can't wait to go.
That's
Brave.
awesome.
I don't want to say it, but yes, brave and kind. Um, so I can't wait. She was here for the Decatur Book Festival, but I didn't feel like going, which I just didn't. It was going to be very crowded and very peoply. This isn't. It's going to be a little bit more controlled. So
Well, right. If it's just at a store, they probably have,
it's
a limited
ticketed.
number of right.
Yeah. So,
I would
but
prefer to go
this
to a
looks
ticketed event.
lovely.
That
Same.
was like the best tangent of them all.
Thanks. Rare that I open stuff. Usually it's you know
Sits.
to sit.
I know her very well. This is how you know you've been friends for a long time. When Dee and I were really heavy into our planning and our stickers, she would say, "Oh, I got this order 4 months ago. I found it. I just opened it." I said, "What? Oh, I put it down. I forgot that I." And it would be a big box or a big envelope full of stuff. Oh, I just totally forgot.
I remember finding I have a planner bag that I just recently found that I've had. It was in the package for a few pre-COVID years.
Oh wow. Oh
Yeah,
wow.
it's not in here, it's down the hall, but yeah. Yeah.
So for me, a big standout of that is follower count versus following count. Like you can't
Yes.
follow too many people because then it ruins your like numbers.
You're what though?
I know.
Like
I
you don't
know.
get street cred for not following as many people that follow you. But now that I say that, little girls probably believe that. And I say little girls because it is the little girls that feel that way. Grown ass women don't do that unless they're trying to follow behind the little girls. And which shame on you because they are little girls. I have children the same age as some of these young ladies who we play with in this community.
It's true.
So as I stare directly into your eyes,
I do agree. And because for me it's I think, yeah, sure. I think having a certain number of followers, like certain companies look for that when they're looking
Yeah.
for influencers or people to send out books
PR
to.
people,
Yeah.
yeah.
And so I can respect, that, but I think and I think there's a big rule in the Bookstagram community that you don't follow to unfollow. You don't do
Yes.
that.
And I'm so glad that they have that.
Me too, because the planner community could never.
Would never. The type of engagement that in communities that are in the Bookstagram community, the planner community could never do.
Could never.
The
Never.
amount of time that you would extend trying to explain that to somebody every month.
No, I can't. And that's why I think I really am taking a step back. I really am pausing because I think it's a community that I no longer feel welcome in, but I feel very welcome talking about my books.
Right.
Of any kind, right? I think too it's feeling welcome, but then I also think in the Bookstagram community, as in the planner community, I do see some similarities, right? There's a lot
Mm-hmm.
of people who have to, I'll call it clout chase, right?
I was just thinking that, yeah.
Like we mentioned, very performative, not real. Just be yourself.
Yes.
Just be yourself.
And the people that pretend that they've read something that they haven't, or and coupled with the people who steal other people's pictures and post them as their own.
I don't like that.
That is crazy. Just
Especially
go
for an
to a
indie
bookstore and
author.
take pictures.
Right. Or you could get an image from Google, put it into Canva and make an image. And that's
and make
fine.
and then you can create your own aesthetic if you
Mm-hmm.
feel like you have to have that with that. You can go buy a flat lays from Etsy for $1.50 for 20,
Mm-hmm.
depending on the store. So,
Yeah.
but pretending that you read a book that you haven't, and I
No.
can always tell based off of the long ass dissertation that they've written as their caption. You guys, let's just take a moment and pause. If your caption is 17 paragraphs, what is it exactly that you're trying to get across to us? Okay. Your caption is longer than the synopsis on Amazon and Barnes and Noble. Okay. And then there's no question of the day. So, how in the hell am I supposed to engage with you? Especially being in my comment pod and it's a book I'm never going to read. And you done wrote 17 paragraphs without a question of the day. Okay. I'm back. Whew.
I don't have word. That doesn't need anything. That doesn't need any follow up. I really feel like there are a lot of people that come to mind that you were speaking to, and I hope that they listen. They
Please
will not
listen.
know you're speaking about them, but I will, and it makes me very joyful.
17 paragraphs about nothing.
Or when they like when the caption is mostly about the blurb and then the review is 2 sentences.
We could have
Why?
just took those 2 sentences. You would have went viral with those 2 sentences and a star rating.
Right.
The fact that you made people have to tap see more.
Yeah, much. Or it's when the comment the caption is continued in the comments. That's entirely too long.
Don't even. Or that you have made me read this shit just so that you can say the question of the day is in the comments. Fuck it. It's not happening. I'm
Great.
upset now.
Then I revert to my great review.
And then the question of the day is something. Did you read this book? Would you add this book to your TBR? What did you think of this book when you read it? What the fuck do you mean? You and I don't read the same shit.
Right. I try to keep my question so the question of the day is typically when you're doing engagement on Bookstagram, you have to have a question of the day, right? It's a thing. It's a thing on Bookstagram.
It is
Your
a preferred method of engagement.
I agree. But your question of the day can be I try to make it somewhat related to the book, right? If I'm posting a trope list, hey, which of these tropes is your favorite?
Right.
There you go. Keep it about the book. They don't have to have read the book. Just tell me
Right.
which one you like.
Right.
Perfect. But
Easy.
it's just, yeah, it's too much in the caption, or when they have like, or something else I really do not like, or I don't prefer, is when the review is like 6 slides on a carousel post, because I'm not reading that.
In size 8 font.
Right.
What the fuck am I gonna do with that?
I'm not reading that. I'm not
I,
reading that.
there is also a not when you post a picture of a poem and then you that's 4 lines and your caption is 6 paragraphs and then your question of the day is what did you think of the poem? Bitch, I didn't read the poem. I'm not gonna. Your caption is longer than the poem. I'm already dry and trying my damnedest to not say bitch. What's happening? What are we doing? What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Can we keep the poems off the Bookstagram, because I don't care.
But it's a poetry book, Casey. That's fine. I,
No, a poetry
let,
book is fine.
give me a question of the day that I can fucking answer if you want
What
me
are you
to.
having for dinner? Perfect.
Right. And don't how was your weekend? What you read over the weekend? What you reading right now? What's the next book on your fucking list? Okay. Don't ask me shit about what 13 paragraphs that you wrote or shit about what's in the poem on the page. That's in a faded out book that you bought when you were in the 7th grade. So the picture isn't even that fucking great.
I feel like I know exactly what account you're talking about, and every time that account's stuff comes up, I'm like, oh.
I, and when it comes up for me too, I try to do such a good job with commenting on every single post around it that I don't comment on it anymore. And I am also in like some of those like engagement things where you like the
Oh
post.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I saw one today. Today, there was not a single book in a carousel. 6 slides. There was not a book. She wasn't even at the bookstore. She didn't have a book in her hand when she was sitting at the table in the grass. Why the fuck are you here? How did you
Yeah.
pass security? Hmm.
Are we not vetting these? And I've noticed there's a lot of non-bookish accounts that like you're describing, right? Um, they'll join because the engagement groups are big, but then they want to join your book club, but you're not a book account. And I don't like private
Oh,
Bookstagram.
that is why I always say I follow back public
Mhm,
book-ish accounts. I don't
mhm.
again, I don't want to see your kids.
Nope.
I don't want to see your chicken unless your chicken is reading me a damn book. Okay. That's it.
Or you're reading to your chicken. That's fine.
How I don't understand, like in the groups that we are in, the follow for follow groups,
Mhm.
how do fashion people
Well,
translate?
sometimes they sneak in, and sometimes they keep joining even though you've blocked them, and it's like
Yes.
remove, remove, remove. I think a lot of it is they just see the following, they see the engagement, so they're like, "Oh, I'm getting in on the ground level. All these people are going to follow me."
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
And so this all of this is the unnecessary. Them 17 paragraph captions and this one. These are people who do not have a problem with sliding into your DMs to say, I followed you, follow me back.
And I replied, "No."
I just logged in. What the fuck are you talking about? I just got here.
The one,
No.
yeah, that happened to me once, and it was a non-bookish
One,
account.
it happens to me every
Yeah.
day.
I just respond no. And then they
Every
block me,
day.
and it's great.
Like, please feel free to unfollow me because you have turned me off.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I've had one lady message me and say, I followed you, follow me back. Your account is private. No. Because
No, I don't do the
what the
private
fuck
accounts.
are you trying to hide? We're here
Mm-mm.
talking about books.
No. Public
And
accounts only.
like, why is a bookish account private?
No,
That's
I don't get that.
unnecessary. What are some other unnecessary things? I like the direction that we're going here.
I think for me, like I don't understand why we are still debating if audiobooks count as reading. Why?
Why?
It's reading. First of all, some people can't physically read a book for whatever reason. So they listen.
Yes. Yes.
Why
You
are we
are
still
you are
debating that?
taking the information in. You are
Right.
absorbing the information. You read the book because you know what the book was about. You could probably spill it back better than any bitch that sat with the book in her hand and took a picture of it, aesthetically placed can.
Mm-hmm.
And it's fucked up that people would say otherwise.
I agree.
Like, don't be a snob. Don't be a fucking snob. Books are for everyone. There is not a I would like to believe and think and hope that there is not an author out there that is going to tell you, well, if you can't read my physical book, don't read my books.
I would hope not, and I would never want to read an author who said that, because
I
what do
will
you
talk
mean?
so much shit about you for the rest of my life.
I would create another public account to hate you.
Like how I'm going to do. It's an excellent idea.
Maybe we need a bookish hate account.
I think we
Bookish
do.
realness. But it's just, I actually saw a post, I don't remember exactly when, but it was really a debate about whether audiobooks count as books. And I don't know why we're still debating that. That is very unnecessary to me.
And I
Read
feel
it
like
how you
people who are
want.
doing that are clouting. Like, we've talked about this already.
Yeah,
Stop bringing up old shit. Overused trends that have lost their charm. That's what that is.
yeah.
Audible audiobooks are reading.
Yes. Period. And that's it. It's not a radical statement. Period.
It's
We're
not
done.
a radical statement.
No, it's not.
And Harry Potter books are great. Fuck the author.
Yeah.
Edit that out.
I might just make that the whole episode. Just 5 seconds. No, I will edit that out.
I might put that on the thumbnail.
It's fine. For me, you mentioned the trends, right?
Mhm.
Overused trends. I feel like, okay, I know AI is very controversial.
Very.
I know.
Yes.
But I also don't understand why, there around Halloween, there was this trend going around with the AI ghost face 90s
Yeah.
photo.
With the girls that are laying on their bed reading their books.
With like a very 90s, like with the the
Scream
butterfly
vibe.
clips in the hair, the 90s outfits, and people were losing hundreds of followers because they posted a photo.
What I loved though is that they didn't give a fuck and they kept posting their photos.
Oh, I agree. I
loved
agree.
that.
But I do not, it's very unnecessary for other
Yes.
people to police what somebody else is posting on the internet.
Yes.
And there is some so I think a huge similarity in the book community as to the planner community is the entitlement. Some people are very entitled and they think they control the internet and like, oh, AI is bad. Okay, great.
It is the same group of women that think they can control the parks. It is the same group of women that say, I'm not going to say that, but it's Karens. There
Yeah.
are Karens in the book community that their aesthetics are horrible. They don't know what ChatGPT means or is. And they can't pull it up on their phones because they're out in a rural country.
I agree.
Their uncle is their daddy. No, I was kidding. Edit that out.
No, that's good. That's good. But I think it's like, I think the earlier, I think to come full circle with this, right?
Mhm.
Bookstagram at the end of the day is about a community, and
Yes.
nobody gets to dictate what other people post. So my opinion on the subject is, if you want to post your little AI photos, go
Awesome.
for it.
Did you see mine? Mine is cute as fuck.
It is. You posted the one when you posted all your book recs. I said,
Oh, that's right.
holy
I should have did a girl, but I
just
did a
like
dude.
you.
It did a great job.
That did a great job. Because sometimes they
Yeah.
don't look right. That was, I thought that I legitimately, if I didn't know that was an AI photo, it could have just been a photo. That's how
And,
much it looked like you.
and you saw it was like low cut. My person was like, "You're showing your tatas to the internet," and I was like, "It's an AI."
But it looked so, no, that was so well done. That was a
It did a
great
really
one.
good job. I wish I could get one for every season.
Use that as a reference, because that was amazing. That was amazing.
Thanks. I can't wait till they put out another prompt for Thanksgiving or something.
It's coming for Christmas. I bet there'll be a Christmas AI trend, and we can jump on that.
I hope so. I'm gonna have to think about one for Thanksgiving because that's my favorite holiday. And I know it probably won't happen because of all of the things that happen at Thanksgiving. And, that other entitled person.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Well, at the end of the day, Bookstagram is what you make it. It's a space for connection, creativity, and community, and we love it.
We do. And I've only been in the community for about 10 months, but I really have enjoyed just making so many connections, meeting so many, authors, friends, readers, just chatting about books. And it's been really a great experience. And I can't wait to continue. I'm not done. It's not like I'm going anywhere. So I'm just,
No, no. As long as there is books and I have Steam, I'm gonna book it up.
I'm going to
So,
and we're going to Bookstagram it up.
yep, Bookstagram it up. So, thank you for hanging out with us on Once Upon a Tangent this week. If you enjoyed today's episode, subscribe to our YouTube channel and our Spotify. Once Upon a Tangent Pod, and soon follow the show wherever you live. Do we want to cut that out?
Yeah, let's say subscribe to our YouTube channel and Spotify so you don't miss the next
Spotify.
one.
Period. Okay, so I'm gonna start over.
Okay.
Thanks for hanging out with us on Once Upon a Tangent. If you enjoyed today's episode, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Once Upon a Tangent Pod, and our Spotify.
You can also find us on Instagram at What's Upon a Tangent Pod. That's where we share updates, behind the scenes, and all the extra bookish chatter you know and love.
And we'd love to hear from you. Share your favorite reads, your special hot takes, or the tangents that you want us to explore in future episodes.
Until next time, happy reading, and remember, every page can lead to a new adventure.